There we go. I figured it out. I did. I figured it out. Yay me. All right, let's try this again. Now let me get over to YouTube one more time. There's never enough times. And then I need to go close my door. I forgot. I don't want to get ticked for TV in the background. It happens sometimes. Just waiting for it to load up, and then now I will eventually figure out also how to do the change the image, but now that will work. All right. There we go. All right, so here is our glue book that we've been working on. Let me figure out where I need to put this. What side is the camera on? Okay. Here we go. Okay. So I'm just going to sit and glue for a little while, wait to wind down after the live. I've got a little bit of glue going on here. And I thought, it's always nice to have a wind down. It makes me happy. So here are some images I pulled before. I've got some cocktails here that look fun. It's a black bean burger, but it's a giant burger. We have got some hot dogs and some, whatever that is. It looks like a corn salad salsa pico de gallo kind of thing. And then there's some other stuff in the back that that's for the cat thing. And we just have, oh, look at that big cinnamon roll. So we're just going to make a fun little collage. Apparently I was very food motivated on this. We're not going to do eyeballs this time. I don't feel like fussing with it, but maybe another time. So let's just start moving some stuff off and see what we want to work with tonight. We'll find a page and cut some stuff out. And I have some other stuff cut out that I can go get if I want to. So here we are. We'll take a little spin through our glue book. I probably need to maybe just get this to come down a little bit more. There we go. That's a little better. There's our glue over there. So we've got our big mushroom confectionery. This was kind of sometimes the simplest things are the yummiest, Look at, he's so happy. He is so happy with his goodies. But yeah, we've been working on this book. Let's just pick a page that's the size I think they want to work on. And maybe I'll be the only one here, and that's okay, because anybody can watch this later. And oh, look, we have fun stuff going on here. That was a fun spread. I feel like we need to add in a few more things, but they'll come to us. We'll find stuff and be like, ooh, that's perfect for whatever page it was. Soak up the nature. I'm going to have a hard time covering this page because it's so lovely and grungy. Ooh, how about this page right here? How about we work on this page? So we may need a little clippy to keep that from popping up. I know I tossed a couple in here earlier. So let's see if I can't grab one out of here. Meanwhile, I'll make a lot of noise. So I hope everybody had, I know the people I talked to earlier in the sale, they had a lovely day, or at least a decent day. It was adequate for a Monday. All right, so let's get this on so just this coffee dyed file folder section. And we're going to start, I think, with, let's come over here. And I think I want to cut out this. Let's see what we can fit first. Let me start with the burger. We can cut out a few things and then decide what we really want to go with. Thank you. And I want to, say I'll post the thank yous in other places as well, probably tomorrow. It's getting late over here. And I have just a laundry list of things I want to get done tomorrow, which is so exciting. I'm very excited about dyeing again, which I honestly didn't think I was going to be able to for many, many months. So this has been a surprising, uplifting, fun thing for me to be able to do, to continue dyeing and to just try out some new things and see what happens. Now this is a black bean burger, and I'm telling you right now, I would try this. I actually do like the veggie burgers, like that you can get pre-made. I mean, nobody's ever going to mistake that for a meat burger, but if you like plant-based food, which I do, I eat them. But I'm not eating it because I want to pretend it's a meat burger. I'm just eating it because I like it. I especially like them in the morning for breakfast. It's a cool thing. I used to get the Morningstar ones. But it's a nice thing to do. Okay. Big burger, so let's put our scraps aside to go in the recycle. I don't think there's anything else we need here. Okay. That aside. I think for now I'm just going to cut out this red cocktail. I'm liking it. It's very happy, and maybe the umbrella to go with it. That's kind of fun. And then this burger is so ginormous, we may not need anything else. Or we could maybe find a person to put on it. But yeah, it looks refreshing, and it's probably got alcohol in it, but you know what? It doesn't have to. I'm going to try and cut out the umbrella as well. I just haven't. I'm going to cut the cocktail separate. Okay, so there is our dessert, our drinky. And then we'll cut this extra paper off here. And we will attempt to cut out this umbrella because it's cute. And who doesn't love a paper umbrella? They're fun, right? They're fun to play with. They're fun to have in your, except if you don't poke any parts of yourself with it. But they're very, it's just fun. Reminds you of vacation times, or meals with friends at restaurants where you get the big, ridiculous, silly, fun drinks. Right? And I'm all for that. A version that doesn't have alcohol and still fun and fruity and refreshing. Nothing wrong with that. All right. So let's see how much page our burger takes up. And then we'll move on from there. Our burger takes up a lot of page. And that's okay. Do you maybe want to put it down? Maybe in kind of the middle. We put our drink over here, or maybe right there. We'll have to see if we like that when I look at it on my camera. And then we could put our, well, I think the umbrella has to go off to the side because that's the way the cookie crumbles. I'm going to save that for later because it doesn't really work with because the image is so big. But that's fun. So do I like it there? Or do I like it there? Oh, I think I like it there. We may move it down a little bit though. Maybe we can leave some room at the top for something else. Let's have a flip through our images and see what we've got going on. Let me move some of these trash, well, not trash, but recycle bits off to the side. Okay, we do not need a giant cinnamon bun or another drink, but I am going to cut the parts of this off here. Ooh, there's the name of the drink, so we may cut that out and use it. So let's put that right there. I'm just going to, because I will cut out the other drink for something else, probably a summer glue book, because that's fun, right? Garden party mocktail. There's a cucumber, like a lengthwise slice of the cucumber, and then so that's fun. So we will use that in a different location. We do have our juicy burger. Juicy burger. I'm the only one here, so I'm just having a good time by myself. It's like filming a video, kind of. You just talk to yourself as if you're an audience, and that's not a bad thing. Sometimes I work out all kinds of things while I'm talking to myself. Not, I don't know. Do we want that on there, or is that like too on the nose? Frosé must be kind of blended drink because it looks, like it's been through either an emulsion blender or a blender. A blender. Maybe put that on there. Okay, so let's get rid of our scraps so I don't knock them onto the floor and then track them around my feet. Okay, I feel like it needs a little something else. I don't know what though. Let's look through some of the stuff that we have already. We may have to go get the box. The box, I say. Let's see what we've got in here. Studio stuff. Oh, another big burger. That one's a beefy burger. All-star burgers. Oh, that's a nice, look at the cross-contamination on that. Some mauve on that yellow. I'll leave it sit there for a second so it focuses in on it. Takes it a minute to do its thing. Okay, so I think I do want to go. I think we've looked at everything in here maybe. Oh, no, there's a little another pile right here. Let me see if there's something we can. We don't need cheesecloths or chocolate cake. Ooh, look at that. We've got enough for our page, but that's fun, right? Blueberry cornmeal crumble. Okay, so yeah. So on here you can see the mauve that got on that nice yellow piece of paper, which I will use because I like it. Okay, got a thing that says, "Are you hiring?" Out of strategy. That could be a thing. The strategy we could use. I need to put that in a different place with the other ones. We have or this, but it's awfully big. More foodstuffs. Ooh, I think I found the words I want to use. Okay. This will be a super simple page, right? Nothing wrong with that. I do like the chess pieces, but I don't feel like they go with the burger. Those will be fun to cut out and use. So what I want over here, and then because I'm eventually going to cut out this right here, but I don't. The rest of that page could go in the recycle. So I will put that in the recycle pile over here. And I don't want gifting. I just want achieve greatness. That we can achieve a moment of greatness in relaxation by enjoying the things we love, whatever they may be. Maybe your thing's not a burger. Maybe your thing is a dessert, or maybe your thing is a book. Maybe your thing is a person. Whatever makes you happy. So greatness. And then we want the word achieve. I'm going to cut that here. Give myself a little wiggle room. And this is thicker because it's off like the back or the front of a magazine. I believe it was the back of a magazine because it is quite thick. Okay. I updated my Goodreads recently, so there's new stuff on there. I don't have a lot of time for reading, but when I'm in between tasks, there's not really anything I can do real quick. That's the good thing about digital books, and cozy mysteries in particular really lend themselves to casual reading. Like if you can't, I'm not saying I don't love to sit down and like read as much of a book as I can, but if you've only got a few minutes and you just want to Want to fill your time with something fun, and you maybe not do, total watch a video, or like I find that a digital book is nice. Audiobooks are nice for that too, for sure. Okay, so I'm going to give that a second while I get my glue ready. So and we can always, if we can find a little tiny mountain climber dude at some point, we can put him on the burger. That would be fun. Or a mountain climber lady. There are lots of those. You just have to have the right magazine with the right content. Let me look at this real quick. So let's see. Come on. Show me some stuff. It's always slow. So while I'm waiting for that, I'll hold this upside down. And we'll get a little glue going here. My computer's always slow. I don't know why. It's a thing that it does. Do, 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 do. That's not what I want. I'll give that a minute to see. I just don't know. I suppose I could do it in another window. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's get this glued on nicely. Some of the lettuce is going to overhang, but that's okay. We can trim it, or we can just let it overhang, which may result in eventually it being trimmed just as a course of flipping through the journal, opening and closing. Sometimes it does happen on the edge of the papers on this side. And here we go. I don't think on it, so I'm just going to go ahead and wipe that off, and I may just wrap it around actually. There. We'll get it all figured out. There we go. So yeah, next we need our beverage. And look at me, I didn't ink the pictures today. I just inked the words. Okay. Okay, so that tells me what I need to know. Perfect. Perfect. Do you ever get in the middle of a live and wonder if you finished something? I did. Good news. I'm sitting here wondering, did I actually finish that, or did I just start that and leave it hanging open on the computer? Sometimes that happens. I can be as absent-minded as the next person. Not intentionally absent-minded, is just a thing. Busy brain. Trying to get, lots of stuff done, and have all kinds of things floating in my mind. My move, wherever it's going to be, is coming up real fast. So I've got a line on a couple of places. And so I'm gonna, now I'm buckling down and making sure I can raise up a little extra money. Because I don't quite have, something I didn't think about. Is that, it's been such a long time since I've rented that, I forgot about you need to be making 3 times the amount of rent most places. I mean, sometimes you can get a little wiggle, but for the most part, whatever your rent is, they want you to make 3 times that. And I found a couple of really great places, but I am not currently making 3 times the rent. And I have a beat on a couple of jobs. So I think if I can get a place, like I need a job to get a place and I need a place to get a job sort of situation. So I hope you guys will, come into my sales if you can. I know that everybody's got lots of stuff going on, and the whole, everything is crazy in the United States and the world. But if you're looking for some dyed papers, or maybe some glue books or some kits. I hope you'll come into my sales and check it out and maybe spend a little money with me. If you're looking for ways to support this channel and creating content creepy or otherwise, or just the fun, light Bo Bunny side of things, consider maybe joining up on my Patreon. There's a lot of different levels, and I'll be doing some videos about those coming up. I've got some stuff set aside to do that. So we are achieving food greatness right here. How fun is that? I love the shape of this glass. Oh, and I didn't put the word on here. I didn't even eat the word for the drink. I'm not going to put it on. I'm going to just let the, because we might find a better word. Yes, and so I will, excuse me, look for maybe a mountain climber or somebody who's like leaping through the air or something like that. That would some space after the live. I love this type of book. I love all the different size pages and all the things you can do with it. So yeah, let's get the lid back on the glue so it doesn't get stopped up in any way. I'm gonna put it up there in the corner so it doesn't roll off the desk and then later kill me. That would be terrible. So I hope some of you watch this later. Let me know if you enjoyed the very quick session. I love, this looks like a yummy burger. It does. And that looks like a refreshing, tasty, fruity drink there. And here's our one for breakfast foods, right? Whoops. We need to do more breakfast food related spreads. But yeah, we still have lots of pages to work with and lots of images that we can put in. You know, and spreads of all sizes. Like we have something small here. I think I have a lady that would fit on here quite well. We have things that we can make peeky pages because we've got the window envelopes and then flip them over into even something else. So we have room to do lots of fun things in here. Coming up, I see it being very fun. She's just tacked down. We're going to find something great to go with her. But yeah. Oops, I'm not live on my own live. Oh, there we go. Now I can see. Garden things. Nature, that's the open road there. There's our, I love this picture so much. I had to find some fun words for it. I really do. And there's our question mark that we made, which I had such a fun time doing. So I hope I'll see you all again soon. Tomorrow night is magazine harvesting. I hope you'll come and spend a little time with me. Tomorrow is Tuesday, so it will be at 8 o'clock. I'll be live. So that's 8, 7, 6, and 5 across the country. And then on Wednesday, I'm not sure what we're doing, but it will be 10 o'clock my time, which is 9, 8, and 7 across the country. But I will see you there. And look for some content on Instagram and new on TikTok. I'm on all the places, and the links are in the description box below. I hope you guys have a great Tuesday. Is anybody having tacos? I'm always going to ask. It seems like such a perfect match. But there are many wonderful things about Tuesday. And for some, it's that it's not Monday and they're one day closer to Friday. However it's working out for you, I hope that you are having an amazing, awesome time, and that whatever you're spending your time on brings you joy and happiness. And the people in your life are, you know, you are able to hug them and spend time with them, whether it's via distance communication or in person. And until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I sure do wish you guys the happiest of crafting. I think crafting can be such a, even if it's for just cutting out that burger and that drink, that was fun. And it takes me away from whatever I had going on in my head. It's just a great way to let go of your life for a minute and just enjoy things. So thank you if you're hanging out with me now or later. I really appreciate it. Bye, 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 bye. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses to you all. And I'll see you again very soon. The end. Let's push the button. Let's see. The button is in a different place on the phone. Hold, please. I'm going to actually take this down. I'm sorry. I'll learn where it is eventually. There we go. Good night, ladies and gentlemen, if you're out there.